For 2024, Nissan just brought back their hardbody pickup truck. But is it any good? Well, this is Cars Unlocked, and we're about to find out. So now for 2024, Nissan has added the hardbody trim level to their Frontiers. And with an American MSRP of $44,440 and a Canadian MSRP of $52,780, it's not as cheap as it once was. So let's find out what you get when you go up to this hardbody package versus the base package. So it's a 3.8 liter V6 engine. It's the same engine on all the Frontiers. They didn't change the engine for this hardbody. 9-speed automatic transmission, and it's got 310 horsepower and 281 pounds-feet of torque. So we're jumping on the highway here. Let's see how she takes off. Not too bad. There's your 100, 6,000 RPM she climbed up to there. So overall, it does have the power that you need. Towing is about 6,220 pounds of towing, and you have 1,000 pound payload. So it's a good little mover, workaround, utility vehicle, kind of whatever that you need. This one, we have the nice red exterior color in the crew cab configuration, and you can kind of see right away what they add here. You get the blacked out handles and mirrors. You have your black 4x4 decals on the hood scoop and on the back. But right away, my eyes direct to these 17-inch, they're calling them Heritage aluminum alloy rims. Now, that's kind of my biggest thing that's flawed with this truck. They did everything else black, and then they added these silver rims. They call them Heritage rims, but it really makes the truck kind of look old. I don't really like the rims. It makes it look plain or older, kind of like a base style of rims. So I wish they went with a black rim to match the rest of the black, because the black on the car looks fantastic. Like, come around and look at the front here. You can see how the black continues all throughout. We have our Frontier stamping, we have our black decal on the hood scoop, and our painted front bumper here in black. So I love that they went with the black contrast. Headlights are gonna be halogen, and they are automatic on-off headlights, and we have our fog lights down below. Now, you do have a 7.7 ground clearance, and you have the tow hooks, which are still in the wrapper on this new thing. It does come with 2 black front tow hooks. So my biggest beef with this car, you have a lot of great black accents, and they kind of added the silver rims, which just doesn't fit. Go with the black rim and match the theme. So you got 6 audio speakers. To go up to the upgraded sound system, you would choose like the Pro 4X package. But right now we're playing music out of the Sirius XM. There we go, a little Disturbed heavy metal for you there. It does sound pretty good for just a stock radio system. Now, one thing that we notice when we're going through this kind of park here is it is still a smooth and easy ride to maneuver. Like, it's when you go over bumps and stuff, you can kind of feel us moving around, but it is still a smooth, nice ride. With those all-terrain tires that you get with this hardbody package, it really helps. You have the 4H and the 4 low for your 4x4 modes. So if you're towing, whatever you need, pretty easy to tow. Now, with this hardbody, it does come with these side rails, which also confuses me because there's no step. It's just a side rail, and Nissan wants you to add the step rails. You can tell they already have the spots for them to screw in, but it just comes with these kind of blacked out side rails. You have your rear tinted windows, and then you have this Frontier back rack right on the back of the bed. In terms of fuel economy, this one gets 11.6 liters per every 100 kilometers combined. For all my American friends, I believe that's about 20.2 mpg. So not a bad mpg. It could be a little better, but it's gonna get a little better than obviously your Nissan Titans and your Toyota Tundras, and that's why you're going to be looking at something like this versus those bigger trucks. And speaking about the bed, you have the black decal all throughout on the tailgate. You have your tow hitch already equipped, 6,220 pounds of towing, so this can really haul a lot of things. You have your rear parking sensors, backup camera, and then you have your wiring harness as well. Dampening tailgate, so it goes down with the touch of a button, and it's a 6-foot bed here in this one, and you have the Nissan utility track to add things like accessories. You can see the back rack is screwed in, tonneau cover. You do have your cargo lighting and your tie-down clamps as well. Overall, turning, parking, like the viewing angles are great. That's the advantage of going to this kind of mid-size style truck. It does have a shorter turning radius, so it's easier to maneuver in those tight parking lots and spaces, and obviously it's going to be better on gas. And there is also a power outlet here to charge your tools, devices, whatever you need to plug in there, you can use to charge. You have the spray-on bed liner that already comes equipped, so that's one less expense you have to avoid. The value is back here. There's a ton of value back here, but this comes on all the Frontiers. I don't know how special Nissan has made this hardbody. So when you jump into this thing, you have the 6-way power adjustable driver's seat, so no lumbar support. But let's jump in and start it up here. It does come with the remote starter right on the Nissan Intelligent key, still rocking the old Nissan key. They've upgraded the key, but the Frontier, you still have this old key. Let's start it up, push button start, and here we go. The front seats are gonna be heated. You also have this leather wrapped heated steering wheel, so a little thicker of a steering wheel. Right on the wheel, we have our cruise control mounted controls. We have our Bluetooth and radio controls, and we have our controls for our 7-inch multi-drive assist display, which is right on the wheel. And that's gonna show things like our digital speedometer. There's our off-road gauges, our 4x4 auxiliary gauges, vehicle driving information, fuel economy, radio, and we do have our driving aids. So I was checking to see if there's a skid plate under here. Now the American version does get a skid plate. However, here in Canada, with this hardbody package, you don't get the skid plate. So you might have to add that if you're doing some off-roading. Now it does come with this blacked out exhaust finisher. So it's just an exhaust tip that they've added on there, but that's another addition that comes with this hardbody package. We're gonna test out this V6 engine with a little bit of a launch here and see how she goes on 3. 3, 2, 1. A little slow out of the gate. There's 6,500 RPMs. And boom, 100. So maybe we can put a timer up. I wasn't keeping track, but see how quick that was, 0 to 100. Backup camera is gonna come on automatically when you put it in reverse. You can see you have that trailer assist when we back up, and the guidance lines will kind of help you. There you can hear those sensors going off, and that's the emergency brake stopping me from hitting these trees. You can see it stopping, so it will brake for you if you're about to hit something. In terms of safety features, it does come with the blind spot monitor. I'm gonna just get right beside this truck. See, now I've turned my signal on and the mirror is kind of beeping at me, telling me not to change lanes because there's a truck behind me. You also have forward emergency braking. You have the rear emergency braking. There's a ton of safety features that come with it. You don't get the full Nissan safety suite like the Pro Pilot Assist that you see on some of the other Nissan Altimas or Nissan Rogues, but it does have the intelligent cruise control, so it's gonna keep you a safe distance from the car in front of you. I'm gonna lock that in. Now I'm locked in at 100 kilometers per hour, and I can set my car lengths. It's gonna keep me 2 car lengths away from the car in front of me, so I don't have to always adjust my speed here. 7-inch touchscreen, which is going to display things like your Sirius satellite radio, your AM/FM, your Bluetooth controls. You can also connect through Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. It's not wireless, but you still have to plug your phone in and connect. And we have full tutorials on my channel how to connect to Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So jumping in the back here, you got 3 seats in the back. So I'm 5'9", pretty comfortable. It is a straight kind of back. You have a power outlet back here, USBs to charge, and you have this center armrest with the cup holders. 3 guys like me back here, it might be a little tight. You can also fold these seats up for a little extra storage. You can see there's a little compartment underneath here if you want to hide your tools or get some big items in the cab here. So thanks for watching our video of the Nissan Frontier Hardbody. Let us know in the comments, did they do the Hardbody justice? Is this the right car for you? Any questions, do not hesitate. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you give us a thumbs up and obviously subscribe to the channel for more car related content. We'll see you in the next one. Cars Unlocked out.